Hi everyone, and thanks for joining the Fond du Lac Public Library for another drawing lesson. With all the snow we got recently, I thought it would be fun to learn how to draw an igloo. All right, my friends, we are going to get started on our igloo. So you will need a white piece of paper because igloos are made of snow and snow is white. And you want your paper to go horizontally or the long way. And then grab something to draw with, your crayons, pens, or pencils. I'm going to use my trusty black marker, but I do have some colors set aside for the background when I'm done. All right, we are going to make a big igloo that takes up most of the page. But to start, we're going to draw the entrance or the door area of the igloo over to the side. So go over to the left side of your paper and we're going to draw a little rainbow shape. Just like that. And you notice that one side is longer than the other side. My left side is pretty short and my right side is a little bit longer. And we're going to make a rainbow shape inside of that too. So I'm going to start down a little bit, so a little bit lower than that outside line, and I'm going to end a little bit higher than that one. All right, and I'm going to make the same kind of rainbow shape. And then we want to connect the two ends with a slightly diagonal line. Very good. This is going to be the door. And then after the door, there's a little tunnel before you get in the big part of the igloo. So I'm going to go to the top of my door and I'm going to draw a straight line out to like here. And at the bottom of my door, I'm going to draw another straight line. And then I want to connect those two straight lines with like a curved line here. There. And on the other side of my door, the left side here, I'm just going to go to the bottom and draw a straight line over. That way it looks like you can crawl right in there. All right, fantastic. Now we're going to draw the big globe or dome part of the igloo. So first we're going to draw a little bit of a curved line going down and out. And we want that to take up almost the whole page, so go almost to the end. I'm going to start here at the bottom corner of my door and tunnel, and I'm going to go down just a little bit, and then it goes up again a little. Kind of like a really, really stretched out smile. And then the big globe part of your igloo is going to be another big rainbow line where we start in the middle of our door tunnel and we end way over here. All right, so make sure your igloo is nice and tall and ends over there so the lines connect. Good, and if they don't quite connect, just fill that in. Great. This is like a half circle or a big rainbow shape. All right, nice job. Now we need to practice doing the lines for all the snow blocks that make up our igloo. We will start practicing over here by the door. So do you see this rainbow over here? We're going to draw some lines in it. My first line is going to be on the side and it's going to go kind of sideways. And then I'm going to go up a little bit and make one that's more up and down. And I'm going to go over, make another one that's like slanted. And then maybe I can fit another one in down here. Good. And then I'm going to add a straight line here in my tunnel. And I'll add a straight line on the inside of this tunnel. Good. Now I'm going to add some lines there. And this top line is going to be a little bit curved. And maybe I'll make one here too. Okay, our igloo is made of snow and ice blocks. So that's why we're making all of these lines. And now we're going to start making horizontal lines from the bottom going all the way up, because we want to kind of keep this little slope here, that little bit of a curve. So I'm going to go up a bit, and then I'm going to make a line following that bottom igloo line. Ready? There, it looks straight, it has a little bit of a curve. And I'm going to go up a little bit and do the same thing, following that line. Go up. And I'm trying to keep all of my layers here about the same distance. So they're all about the height of my knuckles here. There. And now we're going to add the vertical or the up and down lines. So I'm going to go to the middle of the top here, and I'm going to make a line that's kind of curved and goes down to that next horizontal line. And that's a block of snow. And I'll do the same thing over here. And now in between those, I'm going to make a line going down to connect these two layers. And then I'll move over, and this line is going to be a little bit curved, kind of to match the outside of my igloo. Same thing on this side. And I want you to notice that my lines are kind of in between the layers on the top. So they're right in the middle like bricks. Now I'm doing my 1, 2, 3rd layer. So I'm going to follow this one, pick up my marker, and now keep going with that line. And do the same thing over here. Follow that top line, pick it up, put it down, follow that line again. Good, I'm going to do the same thing with the next layer. And the bottom one. Good. Now we have our igloo. If you want your igloo to be a little crazier, you can add more lines. That is fine. Maybe your igloo is just built in a really special way. Maybe some blocks are bigger than others. It's totally up to you. However you want your igloo to look. Very nice. Now we can add the background. So is our igloo going to be in the middle of a beach? No, no way. We want there to be lots of snow around. So I'm going to make some kind of wavy lines all over. And that's going to be my snow. So all of this will be white. And then I want to add some, let's see, maybe I'll add a mountain in the back which would be like a big triangle with snow on the top. So on the top of my mountain, I go about halfway down and I just make some crazy lines, and that will be snow. I could do another mountain. Maybe I want to make a tree over here. So like the mountain, I'm going to make it kind of a triangle shape. So I start at the top and I make lines going down, and my lines get a little wider and longer. And make some lines in the middle to show all the branches. Maybe I'll draw some clouds. And maybe it's even a sunny day, and I'll make my sun. Okay, now you can color. There's not going to be a whole lot to color because most of what we drew is white and snowy, but you can color your background. You can pick a fun color to write your name at the bottom. And give yourself a pat on the back for making an awesome igloo.